committee of the whole meeting, please rise for the pledge. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, please.
Jeff Reinahan, First Ward.
Bill Carlos, Second Ward.
Michael Safone, Fourth Ward.
Stefan Krakauer, Fifth Ward.
Ann Shershon, Sixth Ward.
Felicia Salvatore, Town Clerk.
Jim Nelson, attorney for the town.
John Baisley, Town Supervisor. Welcome everybody to tonight's meeting. We're working on that, Doreen. Tonight's committee of the whole, we have one presentation
Can they see it? Oh, there it is.
from KR. Pulled. It's going to be pulled for tonight. After that, we have committee reports. We'll start with Finance Committee, Mr. Krakauer.
Nothing to report at this time.
Technology.
Hi. Yep, have a report. I have, we've had 18% more visitors to our website. So we had 28,000 visitors, and we saw an increase due to transfer station being open and visits to that page. And the #1 page to visit was the main page, which got 20% of the views. And then transfer station got 7%, receiver taxes 5%, and the building department got 4%. So there must be people out there doing projects. And on our email, we saw an increase there of 81 more subscribers. So we now have 5,858 subscribers to our email system. And we also had 537 views to our YouTube. And that was for a total of 65.6 hours. And other things they've been working on is they completed the town upgrade for our financial software. And they're now starting the process of testing this new version to make sure it works. We also continue to test the new cybersecurity suite for the town system. And we're moving forward with the infrastructure changes to help select a new phone system. And we're going to be reviewing an application to get an IT person to help, IT intern to help over the summer.
Anything else?
That's
Mr. Reinahan,
Which one?
Recreation.
Okay, recreation. A few things going on. There's the new program, the youth golf, that's going to be at Greenvale for ages 5 years old to 15 years old. There's so far 2 sessions that are scheduled, so you can go online to sign up for that. The camp registration, it continues. There's about an average about 58 campers so far for each session. So again, you go right to the Town of Poughkeepsie Recreation website, you can sign up for that. At the senior center, there were 3 COVID cases that were for members at the senior center, just so people know. Obviously, it's going to continue to be around us. But of course, they did some deep cleaning there, and so far everything appears to be good at this time. With some of the park updates going on, some might have seen on the Facebook page for the town, they're beginning work on a pickleball court at Millbank, resurfaced the tennis court at Red Oaks Mill, refurbished or refurbishing the fields at Crestwood, Red Oaks Mill, and Stanley Still. I know they're seeding the fields for T-ball at Townsend Park. I know that the highway department assisted with delivering some of the millings to Rochdale, help with some of the flood and mud situations that they have over there. Additional electrical work was being done and installed at Greenville in the lower field. And really, it's just a list of some of the things, but I mean, they're really doing a great job, the rec department. You know, the weather's cooperating some, so they're doing an excellent job with hopefully all the fields sooner or later.
Jeff, just to add to that, down in Stanley Still Park, the playground got flooded last year. We worked with FEMA to get some of that money back, and before we repair it, we're looking to move it. So if anybody sees that Stanley Still, the playground's not up to par, we're going to look to move the playground out of the flood area, so it'll be a little safer. We won't go through this every time the creek rises down there.
Yeah, and they're still looking at with that grant that we got for Sheep Road, so we're moving forward, as was mentioned, I think, in the last meeting. So we're moving forward with the new playground and the blacktop and fixing up.
Yeah, she's
Sheep
working
Road.
with the county on that to make sure all the procurement is followed for that.
Yep.
And one thing I'd like to add, we have a very exciting opportunity for any EMT, LPN, or RN nurse who wants to work 2 weeks, 6 weeks, or multiple of nurses that would like to take 2 weeks at a time to work for recreation at our town park, at our camp, and it's July 5th to August 12th. So if any EMTs, LPNs, or RNs are interested in working with kids for the summer, please give us a call at the rec department and ask for Janet. Thank you.
Thanks.
Infrastructure. Infrastructure.
Nothing to report.
Personnel.
Just doing some interviews going on for the town, and that's about it.
Building consolidation is an ongoing process. We've been meeting on a regular basis. We're still in the design phase. No decisions have been made as of yet. We will keep everybody involved and informed once we get to the step where we think we can bring it forward and really inform people more of what's going on. And as far as the supervisor's report, we're having our audit done now. They've collected all the information and taken it back to do the audit. Hope to have it back in about 3 months if things go on par. The highway department received a new flusher truck 2 weeks back. So that's one of the new things we have in the town. That was through CHIPS money. So again, not necessarily tax dollars. It's all our tax dollars, whether it comes from New York State, the federal government, because our money goes to them and it just comes back. So it was nice to see that we got some of that money used for that. We're still working on all the grants from last year. Redoing the water meters. We ordered another leaf truck. The police department's got some light towers coming in, and there's a couple other smaller projects going on, but all those grants are going forward, and we received another grant a couple weeks ago for $691,000 for the Spack and Kill pump station. So we're up to almost $5 million out of $7 million for that project. So our grant writers have been doing very well by us, and all the departments know, and they've been meeting with the grant writers regularly to try to get grants and be surprised at what we can get, whether they're $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, we're willing to try anything. So we've been getting them, we've been doing good, and it's showing some of the stuff coming through is definitely going to work in our favor going forward.
Was there a fire advisory report?
We
Oh,
missed
wait,
him. We missed him. Fire advisor, go ahead.
Yes, Ann and I had our meeting last 2 weeks ago. Not much this meeting. The 3 departments were just going over the normal monthly safety concerns, code issues with the building department and the fire inspector. With that, the life safety inspection, the progress has been going forward. With that, they're catching up with all the past inspections, and supposedly they're getting some positive feedback, which is kind of odd, I'd say, for businesses to give positive feedback. Usually they don't like when we show up to do inspections.
Criticism's not bad.
So that's good, that's good. And hopefully soon, we should have some fire safety information should be posted on a community channel. We interface with that group, and hopefully we'll put something together on the channel soon. That's all.
Okay. Mike, you have something else?
Yeah, Recreation wanted us to ask if anybody has any golf clubs for adults, for the older students that are going to take golf lessons, we could use them. So if you have any clubs you'd like to donate, please contact Rec and make an appointment to drop them off. Thank you.
Sports them to the transfer station.
That's all I got. I'd like to make a motion to suspend the rules for any item.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Is there anybody who'd like to bring up anything? If not, motion to resume the rules.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Mr. Manahan.
Yeah, there you go, that's what I have. Be it resolved, the Town Board of Town of Poughkeepsie does hereby adjourn to executive session to consider the following: the medical, financial, credit, or employment history of a particular person or corporation, matters leading to the appointment, employment, promotion, demotion, discipline, suspension, dismissal, or removal of a particular person or corporation, and be it further resolved that no action appropriate in money will be taken. So moved.
Second.
A motion second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 6-0. Town Board goes into executive session at 7:10 PM. Stefan, we'll get a hold of you and get you the information.